Bah! Bah! Hello everyone, welcome back to Topher Pro, where the Pro stands for Productions Not Professional. I am your host, Topher, and what was your favorite part of the day? Fuck you! I liked that one too. It is October once more, so in the spirit of festivities, I thought we would go back in the kitchen to try an original dessert, the Trick or Treat Cupcake. The gist of this is that I'm taking a plain old chocolate cupcake and combining all of the most popular candies that I could find in these variety packs. Because all of these individually are so many calories, am I right? And you're old. Ew, saggy bag of shit. So why not just combine all these flavors into one easy on-the-go dessert? So that's what we're going to be doing today. Follow along at home, and let's get into the kitchen. Before we get into the recipe, we need to start with prep work. Take a lemon head and break it apart on a durable surface. I didn't realize they're so fucking hard, so we'll only be decorating one cupcake with it. Oh, I'm sorry that equipment used for construction and labor work can't easily break through a fucking piece of candy. Work at it until it's a fine powder and set aside in a container for later. Next, we'll give our chocolates a rough chop. Our selection consists of Butterfingers, Kit Kat, Almond Joy, Reese's, Hershey's, 100 Grand, Twizzlers, Reese's Pieces, Baby Ruth, and Crunch. Place the candies in a separator container, and now we'll begin on the cupcakes. This recipe comes courtesy of Sally's Baking Addiction, and I'll leave a link in the description to the recipe for your own use. To a bowl, we will add 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, half a cup of cocoa powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, half of a teaspoon of baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, half a cup of granulated sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil, 2 large eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and half a cup of buttermilk. Mix until just combined, and then we'll focus on our chocolates. Set a pot of water to medium heat on a stovetop and place a heat-resistant bowl over top to make a double boiler. Once the bowl has begun to heat up from the steam, add the candies to the bowl and gently stir every few minutes. You can add a few splashes of milk to thin the mixture and create a more liquid form over time. Once the chocolate is completely melted, gently add it to the cupcake batter and mix in thoroughly. Now pour the batter into a lined cupcake tray only halfway up the liners to ensure that the cupcakes don't rise over the tray and make crispy top halves. Place the tray in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes, and then we can get started on the finishing touches. Set up your double boiler again and place a few candy corns in at medium heat with 1 or 2 tablespoons of water, stirring occasionally. After a few minutes, you should be left with a melted orange glaze, and we can work on plating. Let the baked cupcakes rest for a few minutes and give them the toothpick test to see if they're fully done. Once the cupcakes are cool enough to handle, dip the tops in the bowl and then set on a plate. Plate the cupcakes how you please, and then grab our container of lemon powder and sprinkle over top. The powder will reconstitute on your fingers and just get clumpy, so maybe stick to regular store-bought sprinkles on this one. And these are our trick-or-treat cupcakes. Alright, so this is the culmination of our work. Now it looks good on the surface, but as always, how does it taste? Wow. Alright. Very sticky. This is a very sticky affair. The first wave of flavor is the chocolate right off the bat, courtesy of the chocolate cupcake recipe that we followed. And right after is the peanuts from the Baby Ruth. That could also be the Reese's Pieces, but it is very sugary as a result of the candy corn. The sour head kind of falls to the wayside, which is good because I'm not much of a lemon connoisseur myself. But you can definitely taste the toothache with each bite that this is going to procure. And thank God the Twizzler flavor just dissipates during the double boiler process. Overall, this is not as bad as I thought this was going to be. I thought this was just going to be a disgusting mishmash of a lot of candies that don't gel well together, but you know what? I guess there is no reason that they can't all just be combined into one singular dessert. You can go ahead and make this at home if you're already going to make homemade cupcakes. It's like an extra 10 minutes to melt down the chocolates to pretty good effect. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and feel free to subscribe to the channel. I have plenty of other in the kitchen videos and more to come. And let me know in the comments below what else you'd like to see me tackle in the kitchen, original or otherwise. You guys have a great day, a spooky October, and I will see you next time.